After the Great Recession of 2008, this is possibly the biggest crisis that businesses all across the globe are facing. While every business is stress testing their P&L, doing scenario planning, and figuring out a way to normalize their operations, marketers are still trying to find the best way to navigate their brands through this coronavirus crisis. I am Neeraj Sancheti, co-founder and CEO of Kreativ Street. And with this and many more upcoming sessions with leading marketeers across the country, we are trying to find the answer to how brands should navigate during this time of coronavirus crisis.
While we have experiences of 2008, this is not just an economic recession. This is the humanitarian crisis, a pandemic. It's quite uncertain and it's a very large scale global level, right? So there's no escaping it. So I think as marketers, we should be very cognizant of this reality and not live in some other aspirational world. We should, as marketers, support the business from a consumer in point of view. As far as our category goes, it is not an essential category like food and staple, also like medicines and health, which have already seen an upswing. Sleep is a factor that really builds immunity. Right. Apart from health and fitness, is one of the pillars of having good health. Yeah. And that's something that's organic to our business. I think if you're in a business which has absolutely no relevance right now, it's best to conserve cash. It's best to look inwards how marketers can support businesses, play larger roles. That would be my advice, to be genuine and authentic.
So with the reduced budgets, what are the few specific areas that you would suggest brands to focus on when it comes to the marketing function?
So I think firstly, marketers should come out of this whole myth that budgets is what defines them as good marketers.
I firmly believe that even for marketers, it will be the time to go back to the basics.
So earlier if you talk about CPMs, views, native advertising, all those things, while it may continue, it definitely needs to be shifted to a lot more ROI-driven metrics. That how does it impact my final purchase?
Even on the content front, that what is it that you should put out as a brand?
We spoke about two things. One is right now we should not look at anything transactionally, and the other is if you're in the business that makes the difference, then go ahead and talk about it. I think in a nutshell, firstly, the timing is very important. You cannot talk about something repeatedly if it has already been out there. If 100 people have already spoken about it or 100 brands have already done ads around it, and being 101 really doesn't make sense. The content, it should be authentic to what you're in, If you start to talk about things which are general knowledge, today there are a lot of other avenues to get it, and we don't need a brand to share that anymore. Look at yourself for the long run as a marketer and your business as a long run. Use this time to get creative, to upskill yourself and also upskill the business, and be as close as you can to the actual financial stability to the business. I know it's difficult, but a realistic, cautious optimism is required.
If given an opportunity, which brand would you like to manage during this time of crisis? So which brand would you not want to manage during this time? What's your most interesting work from home hack that you think keeps you super productive?